Hi guys. So you want a good seat to see Ruffle die, do you, Mumix? Hello, hello. So, surprise mini stream. Um,
Um,
can you hear Ruffle? Importantly,
hello, hello. I'm still alive for a little
just
while.
just about. Excellent. Good start. Right. Let's turn the loading screen off. Oh, wait. Hang on. I accidentally beached us this time instead of the Nessie. Right. Let's turn the loading screen off so you guys can see where we're at. So this is a champion. This is a champion Nessie traitor that has spawned on Exodus that we have been admiring with its glowy glow. Oh, now there you go. Now it's targeting me, so you're probably not going to die, Ruffle. And we thought you might all like to have a look before we die a horrible death or sail back to safety. God, it is so close. And the thing is, it's been keeping up with us even when we're even when we've got a gale behind us. But luckily, Exodus. This is one of the few times I'm kind of grateful that Exodus has a lot of shallows, which boats do not like.
Few times, the only time.
Yeah, because we found this one. It was meant to be up in the top corner, and I was like, well, let's just go out central east, on the central east side, because it's probably moved by now. And lo and behold, the second that we popped out onto the east coast, we were like, oh, there it is. What? So, yeah. I think if I got up to the 31 kilometers an hour, we'd probably be fine. There was a gale when we started doing this. I don't know if we've still got one now. But woo! But we
had an
manage
exciting
to...
moment a little ago where Crim just disappeared, left me in the boat. That was nice.
I was like, shall we do a mini stream? And then I just blue screened. Like it's almost like the moment I say it, like, because this has happened several times over the DRF weekend as well. The moment I'm like, right, I'm ready to stream, gonna go live in 5, I blue screen. So I think my PC might be listening to me. Thankfully, it hasn't yet taken a bite out of me, although it is trying. But we're about to get so close to land that it struggles to pursue. It is a little bit deep just here, though. So I'm hoping it might be able to get sort of almost up to the edge of this island. It managed to be sort of up close to the edge of, up close to the edge of this side a moment ago, and it still got me engaged. So I'm just going to hop out a second and see if it can come any closer.
Nobody saw that, right?
Not sure that it can, but I don't know. I mean, I don't fight a lot of Nessies. I have to say most of the ones I see in arenas. Also, hello, by the way, everybody. Hello, Mumix. Hello. Hello, Moomin. Hello, Bun. And hello, anybody else who's lurking.
Ooh,
As you can see, we didn't have a warm-up for this or anything. I threw together a title screen. It was all very last minute. But so I don't encounter many of these things, and when I do, I'm usually running away. But it doesn't seem that much bigger to me, given that it's a champ. It is, however, a young one. I mean, it's, well, mature. So that would affect its size. I'm sad in a way that we didn't get to see it at, like, aged. I don't know. Is it bigger? Are they so big that you just can't really tell? I suppose we'd need to see two side by side, wouldn't we?
Don't say that.
Oh, Moomin wants to see Ruffle die by serpent on TV. What a cheat!
I mean, you might.
Well, just
It's
as
not
I
my
was about to,
intention.
just as I was about to hit live, I got us drifting back towards it, and then I tabbed back as I was about to hit live, and I was like, "Oh, it's attacking us," and Ruffle was like, "Yes, it's attacking me. Yes." Sorry.
Sorry. All fine.
It does not seem to want to come to land, though. I reckon it can probably only get to about, I don't know, 3 or 4 tiles, but also it's quite hard to know with these exactly which bit of them is the sort of the tile that they're on. I suspect it's probably this neck bit here, because we see their tails outside of arenas an awful lot. What about if I get in the water? Will that tempt it?
Famous last words.
Might be the way. I was going to say might be the worst thing, the last thing I ever do. Okay, right, now it can get me.
Oh, there we are.
So that's what, 3 tiles out? 3 tiles? Glad I looked at my stamina before I got in there. which of course I didn't. Yeah, so it can get within 3 tiles and that's it. And then it turns around. We sort of managed to get it kind of beached-ish earlier, so I took a really nice warm-up screen recording of it. See, now I've just got its tail. Not going to be able to kiss it from here. Too far. Which I will use another time, but maybe we need to actually get in the boat. We're not going to lure it over to land, clearly. But where did I lose Ruffle? Oh, she's in the water. Okay. Brave's the Ruffle. Look at it. Look at. Oh my god, you look like you're drowning. I hate that animation. What is with that? Come close before you lose it, because that is weird as anything. That was good. That was good. That was good.
I'm so dramatic.
So dramatic. Oh, it's just giving you a tail spanking over there. Well, I mean, I was gonna. All right, yep. I mean, I was gonna get in the boat and sail out after it, but by all means, swim. You're an excellent swimmer. We know this. Even if you look like you're drowning, I'm sure that's just your swimming style, right? Right. If I stop targeting it, if you're trying to bait it, maybe that will help. Because I'm sort of, all the time that I've got it targeted, I might be holding it nearby, whereas now you're free to drown / attack. Look at her, look at her flailing. Let's just go and get a little bit closer so we can enjoy the Ruffle drowning animations as well.
I just want to poke it.
Real live television footage of Ruffle flailing at a champion sea serpent. Oh, she's going to end up inside it after all. Whoever got dibs on that one on the bingo card, you might be about to see it. All it's got to do is turn. Oh no, wait, she's coming back. You're right there, Ruffle. I have to say,
What is my swimming technique? Like, they don't teach you that.
Flailing? No, they don't. That's like, it's like an upward crawl instead of a forward crawl.
It's hilarious.
Like, if you get close enough, it would look like you were trying to climb it.
I'm still too far away to poke it.
Yeah, I think that curve, that first curve on its belly, I think is that's what marks its tile out. I think. Is she in? Okay, she's in. Right, come on, Nessie. Come and give us a nice picture. The trouble is, I've got the sun on the wrong side of it at the moment. I sort of need to go around the other side to get a really nice look at it, because right now it's just in shadow. Okay. Yep. It's Yep. Nope. It's interested now.
Yeah. Nope.
Hello. Is it attacking you? Is it now finally responded? Oh, it's pursuing one of us. I guess it's pursuing me then. We shall find out. Now, is there somewhere where I can still get the wind behind us?
Well, it's trying. It's following me anyway.
So we can still get the wind behind us, but only by sailing towards the border. Which I think would allow us to outstrip it, but any other direction that we go, and obviously we don't want to go off the border, it's just going to keep pace with us. So I'm going to get around the other side of it, where hopefully we're going to get to see it shine better, because it is a rare one. It's actually got, well, as in because it's a traitor, it's actually got a kind of a rare gleam, which is quite nice. There we go. We should get better colours on this side.
I got an excellent compliment, I'm going to take it as, from Bun earlier. Bun said that it would probably take 4 shots to kill me.
Oh!
Which I thought was great.
That is high compliment from Bun.
That's how I'm taking it.
I have to say, though, it's following along. Even when I'm going at a slower pace, it's taken its time trying to actually target me. So even though it's targeted both of us a few times since we came out here, it hasn't actually managed to take a bite out of either of us. and we have been, like, getting really quite up close to it. Right, I'm gonna... Oh, I just hit 32 kilometres an hour that way. It's still sailing for the border, mind. Just watch out, make sure we don't get orange text. I just want to get a little bit more distance on it so that we can actually see it. Because right now it's so close, you can't see a goddamn thing.
I think we need a small army of bear sharks moving. Just laughing at Bun still taking part in the same fruitless task that I'll be doing later today.
Is that more foraging and botanising for humongous eggs? Oh, there's a glowy over there. Get the glowy, get the glowy. Sea serpent. But for anybody who's wondering, no, we are not going to try and take this thing on. Hello.
No.
No.
It's fun to swim at it and pretend.
Got the glowy. Yeah, we just wanted to get a nice look at it, because I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a champion one. Is it bigger? And unfortunately, we still don't actually know, really, if it's bigger. We just know that it's big.
But it's quite fun when it comes after you, I have to say.
It's like a pet.
It's
just following us around like a lost puppy with all of its fangs. And Ruffle's just got to hope that I don't blue screen again or disconnect from Wurm.
Because I'm in trouble because it's targeting me at the moment. So.
And the ship will stop dead and the commander seat will still be filled until I officially... Actually, even after I've disconnected. So,
that'll be fine.
Maybe we should have had you in the commander seat. It's fine. It's fine. Let's take it back towards slightly shallower terrain so that we can get away from it and maybe not near that shark, just in case we want to go for a little swim with it. But yeah, there's a Traitor Nessie mission.
And we know where it is if anyone's interested. Well, Crim does. I don't know where I am. I've just been kidnapped.
Bun, were you saying you had plans for it? Because my plans, as we've said, would only be to try and open up a water park on Exodus, and these things cannot be cared for, which makes me super, super sad, because that would be a nice feature. Then again, as a mature one, it might last a while, but I imagine that whatever your deed perms are, even if a creature like this is on deed, because it's a mission spawn, I assume that people would still be able to kill it if they could reach it. See, but I could just pen it in.
Seen traitor creatures in people's deeds.
Yeah, usually. Well, I see them usually after the mission has expired on people's deeds. I don't know if an active one kind of overrides the deed perms or not. But I mean, how long do Nessies live? This one's still quite young. We could have like a several-month water park, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I actually had a deed on this very island. One of my temporary Exodus deeds, and I had one on that island a year before it. So I have had deeds on this bit, but this one is deeded by somebody else at the moment. There we go. She's chilled out.
What sort of tricks, Bun? What are these tricks? Tell us the tricks.
Oh, no, she's back. Wait. What am I trying to do? It's a he. It is in fact a boy. That's what I was looking for. Look, so magnificent.
Would an Electrum Foe rune stop it from dying when the mission ends, though?
Oh, that's super weird.
And they only take a few months off. Like, you need so many to bring them back down from Venerable.
I'm not getting the stream chat update in my OBS widget, and I've only just realised. No wonder I was missing all the good stuff. Right, that's fine. I will watch it. On the Twitch channel instead.
Talking to?
Who knows?
Just normal. Ruffle talking to herself. Just normal things.
Right, let me catch up. Let's be honest, you want to see us both die? Wow. I mean, I am using Ruffle as bait in as much as she's on the prow of the ship, so theoretically she's closer to it than I am. But, I mean, she just used herself as bait and went swimming out to it, so, I reckon she's volunteering.
Good entertainment.
It was entertaining. It was very entertaining, especially as you were doing your drown swim. And hello, Wolfmeyer. Because my chat was not catching up. I'm only just catching up. Hi, Wolfmeyer. No, we are absolutely not going to attempt to kill it. It would flatten us both. I haven't tried soloing a Nessie. I understand it is quite hard to solo a Nessie for various reasons, and this one is a champ on top of that. But as we've said, it's still quite young. So mostly I wanted to just come and get some footage of it before somebody else comes and flattens it. Swallowed whole. Yeah. I see you trying to come, Nessie. Unfortunately, you are in the shallows. So, wah, wah. Look, though. Look at its derpy little face with that overbite. Them fangs. And you can see the red glow on it now as well. Is it targeting you still, or is it targeting me? Because it's trying to fight something. And not me, apparently. Is it actually reaching you?
No.
Good, good, good. Just checking. Good. But I like to see its fighty animation when we are not actually in range of it being able to fight us. Look at it. Look at the glow on it. Ah.
I did suggest Mudding that we should have like a, stream gang come and do a slaying on it.
So Mumix, you reckon it's under its head? Maybe. Yeah, maybe actually, because you're right. It does sort of pivot from the jaw out. Sorry, I'm still catching up. Rejuvenation runes. I can't imagine we'd be able to use it on it because it's a hostile creature, but I've never tried using reduce... do you mean the reduce age runes, Wolfmeyer? I've never tried using them on an ag creature that wasn't tamed. I mean, it might be the fantastic glow. I just assumed it was the rare one. Either way, it's a blue glow.
Isn't Supreme blue?
Supreme's like a pale blue, rare's a dark blue, which is why I assume this is a rare glow. In any case, it is very glowy. Like the glisten on its tail is quite nice. Whoa! No, there you go. It's pivoting from about the neck, actually, not from the head, I think. I think it's pivoting from like this tile. So where the neck comes down, I reckon is its sort of its axis center point. Hello, Ron. Ronix. If you're just starting out, need some people to traitor is a bluish glow, says Wolfmeyer. If you're just starting out, it depends kind of what you want from the game. So there are two clusters that the majority of people play on, Northern Freedom Isles and Southern Freedom Isles. And which server you pick on those clusters is less important in a way than which cluster you pick. So the Northern Freedom Isles are more recent servers. They've been around for about 5 years and have a bigger population. Whereas the Southern Freedom Isles is an older cluster. Some of those servers have been around well over a decade. So that also has a good population, but there's a little bit more breathing room on the Southern Freedom Isles in some ways. So it depends what you're looking for. Most of us are Southern Freedom Isles players, but there's a couple of Northern Freedom Isles players here. And you can transfer your toon between the two clusters, but you can't transfer any of your stuff, which is at least better than where we used to be. Hello, Olafus. Yeah, I mean, as Olafus says, you can stay on guidance for a little while. I don't know how long you've been in the game already, Ronnie, but you can stay on guidance for a little while, just finding your feet and talking to people while you figure out what it is that you kind of want from the game. Whether you want sort of like a big population, trying to find a community or a village to join, or if you're somebody who might prefer the hermit life. We're just currently baiting a champion traitor sea serpent,
which we don't recommend.
Which we don't recommend for anybody, but we like sea beasties, and we were like, why not? Let's go and have a look-see. And it is super pretty. Yeah. So the thing that I was just going to finish up with before I grasshoppered away, Ronnie, is It used to be that you couldn't travel between the two clusters at all, Northern and Southern Freedom Isles. Now you can, it's just your stuff doesn't travel with you, but early game, to be honest, that doesn't matter. So I wouldn't stress about it too much. If you pick one cluster and you get into game and you find, I don't know, a few weeks in or something that actually you kind of really wish you'd picked the other cluster, it's not too late to go and change over to a different one. You will leave your stuff behind, but there isn't anything that you will get in those first few weeks that is irreplaceable. So if you can sort of swallow that, you can still change. I mean, you can change at any time, but obviously the longer you've been playing in one particular cluster and investing in it, it's not so shallow around here, that's why it's still following. The longer you've been investing in stuff on one cluster, the more you have to leave behind if you want to change it later. But it is no longer a be-all or an end-all decision, so just chat to people, see what you like. Yeah, and as Mimic says, any items marked with the starter tag, they will travel with you. Here we go, we stopped it again now. Or have we? Yeah, it's getting stuck in the shallows again. So there we go. That's our champion, Nessie. But despite my 5.5 hour intended stream yesterday, we only really intended this one to be a mini one. And while we could getting it pursuing us sort of halfway across the server, I think it catches up with us so fast that you would probably just find you have an awful lot of camera angles of me looking up like this with its fangs just like banging in and out of you.
But what sort of, do you reckon, what's the equivalent ship depth, do you think, of the sea monster?
I don't know. See, I reckon it's probably not dissimilar to champ whales, and I had to really dig my pen down to fit the champ whale into it. So I reckon it's probably got a similar draft to sort of like caravels and corbetas and things. I don't know though, and it would be quite difficult to test definitively. We think the tile that it's on is the one that's level with its neck here. Think. Yeah, the two of us are not going to be killing it, all of us. Not a champion sea monster.
Just kill it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no.
We just do that.
We're not kitted out to kill a non-champion one, let alone a champion one. We just wanted to come and have a look at it.
It would just kill me.
Someone else does.
And get that done.
Ruffle did go swimming out towards it to give it a wave, and I tell you what, I feel like, as we seem to be, are we safe here? There's a little bit of a channel there. I'm just going to make sure that you are definitely over the shallows before I yeet myself out of the boat. Hang on. Because, well, I suppose at least if I've yeeted out, you can hop into the commander seat if you need to. But let's
charm animal.
I feel like for science,
should have brought my faux priest just to see.
you cannot charm it. You cannot charm it. But I feel like for sort of, for science, maybe we should go and get a front seats view as it suddenly is able to target me. Like, say that. That's just, of course, the danger is I've just turned my UI off, so I can no longer see how my stamina's doing.
You'll be fine.
Right? Loads. I mean, I'm by no means the champion swimmer that Ruffle is, but
not a champion swimmer. I'm no memes.
Oh, look, she's coming out for it as well. There you go. We're both out swimming with Nessies. Yeah, you know. See how long this lasts.
One of us accidentally dies.
Hello, friendo. Oh, wait. It can apparently attack me here. Let's whoops.
This is my sort of gambling, though. There's nothing to lose, really. Just a few skills.
Nah.
No.
For me, there's only fight skill, at least. Ouch. Wait, is that you it's attacking now, or me?
Me, I think.
Because I'm no longer getting the targeting window, and I think
you easily parry with your large maul.
It's this ridge here that it's not able to cross, however far down this ridge is. So it looks like sort of that kelp tile there. That's about the depth that it can go to, I guess.
It's just scared me. That's why it won't come closer. It could.
It's heard tales of your mighty fighting prowess. So lovely. Can I climb out here? Yes, I can. Let's just... Whoa, hello. All right, Nessie, easy now. Oh, look at it. There you go, Ruffle's trying to climb up. Ah, that's the one I wanted to capture. You got a Supreme Egg, Mad. Well done. Congratulations. I think I can safely turn my UI back off up here. God, but even then I'm a little bit close.
I'm still too far away from it. I just wanted to hug it.
Oh, that's it. I meant to do a drive-by kiss. I'll do one in a minute. I just thought I'd get that right there. Ruffle fleeing. Oh, you're doing your drowning animation again.
I look so funny.
So ridiculous.
Like I'm probably like, bravely run away.
So dramatic. Did you manage to get close enough to give it a hug, though? That's the question.
No, I didn't.
No! Wait, come back, Nessie. No! We're right here. Come play. Oh, look, it's going away at a pace now. There's no way. Right, hang on. Where's the boat? Where do we leave the boat? There's the boat. I'm going to disembark.
You're doing the swimming thing too. It's hilarious.
See, not on mine. I'm doing some weird kind of side stroke on mine. Look at this. Whee! And now I'm doing a backwards froggy. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Now we're all drowning. Everybody's drowning here.
I'm not drowning. I'm in the boat. I'm fine.
Right. I'm going to get us close enough so that we can hop out, give it a hug and a kiss.
Hey.
And then I suppose we should probably leave it alone and end our mini stream.
Before we get like one step too cocky and then
yeah.
And then we're both dead.
Before we misjudge something, I blue screen again and I leave you abandoned in a boat that you cannot cannot leave. Right. Let's find out precisely where the hug point is. Right, too far away to hug it there.
Ah, hugged it.
I'm still too far away. So it just rotated around. Maybe Mimix is right. Maybe it did rotate around its jaw. Yeah, I think you are right, Mimix. It looks like the head, like the mouth, is sort of like the tile for it. Because you really see it when it starts to rotate. There we go. Close enough to give it a kiss. Below its jaw. You okay there, Ruffle? Sorry.
I'm fine, mate. I'm good. I'm in the boat.
Where am I looking at going?
Just back it's probably a good job that it has too much, that it needs too much depth clearance, otherwise we could bring it right up to ESA.
I know, and I had the same problem when I was trying to collect a whale. Like, I had to wait for a whale to spawn on the inner sea near Brambleheim because there was no way that I could kite one in from the outer edges, from the outer sea. And I don't know that there's anywhere here that's shallow enough to try and bring it in. Certainly we couldn't bring it as far as ESA. We could maybe bring it into the bay, but we wouldn't be able to bring it that far. I have once or twice seen one spawn on, like, the inner seas in Indy, because those are quite vast and quite deep, but generally speaking, in most servers, you only ever see them on the outer edges, because the water inland just isn't all that deep. But there we go. So there's our jump Nessie, which we have hugged and kissed and clambered around. And she's very excited to see us. And we're very sorry if we just got her killed. Him! I even called out to see what gender it was. If we just got him killed. Because I'm sure at some point somebody's going to mount together a party of people to come and have a look at this one. There you go. I do love their movement.
Not that I was trying. I don't think I got a single hit on it, not that I was trying.
Did it get a hit on you? Have you actually taken any damage?
No, I haven't. I haven't either. I've managed to parry, but not to hit. I'm on auto fight though because I'm lazy.
Ruffle.
I only switch the proper fighting on when I feel like I need to, you know.
I don't think I've had auto fight on in years. I sort of. I'm so used to the other one now. Every so often, like I've occasionally accidentally turned auto fight on, and then I've been like, "Crap! Why isn't my fighting screen working? Why can't I do anything?" It just throws me. There we go. There's our Nessie.
I usually turn it on when I'm doing a rift or something like that, but
yeah, that makes sense. Right, we'll give it a wave goodbye, and we will wrap up. We just thought, well, there was one there, and because I've never seen the champ one before, I don't think I was like, let's just for posterity, let's just record it. Right, we're going to head back in, and we're going to wrap up there. So nice to see you all for an exciting, very last-minute surprise Nessie stream. I'm going to stay long enough just so that you can see it drop out of render distance, which, to be honest, will not take that long.
It usually keeps me on aggressive button. I usually keep an eye on that and switch it back if it's been naughty.
Here he goes.
I just like to take your time to kill stuff like Calvert.
Calvert just likes to make sure he's doing it properly, thoroughly, you know. Honestly, though, the number of times, like, I've switched weapons and I've switched away to a different fighting style, and then when I switch back to my huge axe, like, sometimes it takes me a week or more to be like, why am I so crap with my best weapon? Before I realise it's because I'm using the wrong stance. Eh. So magnificent.
Like
right, now,
it looks sad that we're gone.
Look at its mandibles. Love it. Yeah, so everybody back to hunting down your humongous eggs. They are out there. I haven't got them all.
Hunting down humongous eggs for Ruffle.
And for Bun, who have been desperately trying to find them. In fairness, I spent 3 years desperately trying to find some. I just got apparently very lucky, and it's gone. Very lucky this year. And yesterday in particular on stream. to find 3 in one stream. That is a total of 3 that I now own. Plus one that's technically been gifted to me, but it's staying at the manor house. So, right, we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for coming for our little, like, little surprise stream. As you were, everybody back to foraging. You've got, like, how long have we got left? 2 days and 18 hours left to find your humongous eggs. And if anybody finds a humongous draconic or serpentine one, I want to see how much that's going to auction for. Right, see you later, guys. Let me switch away. I didn't change my cooldown because we did this super fast, so you can have Hawker Haven Market again. We'll see you next time, guys. Take care.